Hi Pisces, this is Jess with your April 2017 council. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So what is going on, Pisces? I'm seeing that some of you are having second thoughts about there could be somebody at the workplace that's making life a little difficult for you. You may be on guard or them on guard with you, but I feel like more it's coming probably from you guys and you kind of want to get away from that. It looks like some of you moved and it may have not proven to be the best move for some of you. Okay. Some of you could have moved successfully, but with that move came expenses. And so now, or a new opportunity kind of like is delayed, right? So you get out there and it's like, okay, I was promised this job or whatever. And now they're like, well, we're going to hold off for a little while with interviewing or, moving forward with this particular, position. For now, we're going to hold off, and that probably just has a lot to do with timing, because we have so much retrogression going on right now that a lot of things are really slowing down. So just that may have you in a tizzy and make you feel like, okay, now I have to kind of like budget myself and I have to reconcile my money and, so you may be feeling that. And some of you may not get actually moving forward for another 2 months. Others of you may not be until June. And then others of you may not be until August before you actually are done with the whole process and you're moving forward. Okay. It just seems to me for some of you that you're trying to decide what you want to do. It's almost like life is calling for some of you to, like, not life, but you're wanting to do something else. Okay, you're wanting to do something else. There could be a partnership that you are in or are in, and it may be a bit challenging. So you may want to, you may want to leave. The other person may want to leave, but no decisions are being made at this time. It's just, people are still going to kind of like do what they're doing and working toward, the partnership goal, if you will, but, maybe making exit plans and exit strategies. In your mind, you may be thinking, I need to kind of like set up an exit strategy as to me leaving this situation, this partnership, this particular job, that sort of thing. But for now, you're going to continue to do what you're doing. And there may not be some changes in that until June. Okay. Although right now you're weighing your options, as to, stay, go, is it worth it? That sort of thing. You look like you recently, something made you very happy, or there was some type of, favoring. Like someone could have said, I'm sorry, or you could have gotten a gift or some type of surprise, that sort of thing, or someone just telling you, clearing the air with you, and it kind of made things okay, where if you could have been in a bad place with a particular person, that level of love that's being applied may now lessen the battles that you went through with that person. Okay. Or you may feel like the person is using this love machine drill. Like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, to disarm another person so that they don't feel so defensive, or they don't feel like, they have to be on guard with you. I know it sounds a little weird, like I'm all over the place, but so is your reading. It's kind of all over the place. And it's like these pockets of things going on. It's not in unison. Okay. So some of you may be trying not to create a problem, and that's why you're just, trying to, tell a person how much you care about them, how much they mean to you, that sort of thing, to avoid any conflict. Okay. Not to say that you don't have those feelings, but you're pretty much feeling like this is what I need to do, because I don't want, either you don't want it to get to a place where, you have to just make a decision right then and there and let leave, or they make a decision, or, it's just not time, or you just don't want any drama. So you're trying your best to kind of stay in a positive way. And that could be at the workplace too, where you guys are just, trying to be the peacemaker, if you will, and trying to stabilize yourself as much as possible just to avoid any fallout. Now, and if you did have fallout with someone, I feel like they're apologizing. You could be hearing a I'm sorry, that sort of thing. Now, external to you, I do see that there's some limbo. So those of you that's looking for work, I do see that, you're going to be in limbo. Things are kind of held up right now. And energy may not dissipate for another 2 weeks, 2 months for some of you. Okay. But you'll be working and just continue to do what you're doing. Like, get your resumes out there. Cause I feel like, possibly in like the tail end of Taurus, right? When we get more into June, you'll be working, and you'll be, with this new job, you'll be able to work your way into great income. Okay. If you have your own business, I feel like the past 2 months or the beginning part of this year, it has been kind of rocky. Money wasn't pouring in, so it was a bit rocky. And you were even contemplating leaving this position or leaving this business. You put it on hold to some extent, I feel. And now some of you are going back to working it and, really focusing on it. Some of you are really wanting to start something new out of your business. Just kind of like let this business go and just go out and start something new. Okay. Because it's like, it just took you through it. You were going through other things, and now focusing on that business was just a lot to deal with. Or again, you just felt like you couldn't really trust somebody that you worked with with this business. If you had a partnership. So there was an element of wanting to leave. Look like fences have been mended to some extent. That person is still trying to decide. Like, I just get, if there's some friction between you and another person, you guys are both feeling the same way. Like, they may not trust you, you may not trust them. They may be feeling like, they want to incorporate something new. You may feel like that too. And both of you are kind of like playing the wait and see game. Okay. Now with business, it looks like if there was some conflict before, you're getting clear from that. Okay. And you may be, your clientele may be starting to pick up. Okay. You may be hearing from old clients. Okay. And I feel like you're going to do really well with new ones as well. Like, new clients are going to come. So I feel that money is going to start to flow in for you guys. Now, yeah, money is going to be flowing in. Someone may owe you some money, and you may be trying to decide, like, when are you going to give me my money? You have the money. When are you going to give me my money? That sort of thing is kind of what I'm getting. I'm getting that in order for you guys to get to a better place, like, you need to do something out of the norm. Doing something untraditional, maybe changing your work schedule, I'm not saying go out and do this, but if you've already been thinking about, like, I think I need something completely new, like, I don't work a 9 to 5 anymore. I do something completely different, and I've worked behind a desk. Now I'm, driving a truck, whatever, but something that is totally away from the norm, unconventional, is going to do you well. Not necessarily being a part of what everyone is doing, but being an independent is going to both better for you, will bring you a level of fortune. Good luck. I'm seeing that if you guys were feeling also that you couldn't align yourself with the right company, you just like, things just weren't going your way, it will start going your way. Okay, things will start to get better for you. Things will start to improve. You will see, like, money will start to flow again. So where there was this like hole up, things will start to get better. Okay. And I'm getting 10, so it may last for it may be on the 10th of this month. From the 10th of this month on, you may see that, okay, a lot of things are starting to change financially for me. And, I did hear back from jobs now I'm able to move forward, that sort of thing. As we move out of the month, I feel like because things are starting to turn around for you, you're no longer going to feel so hell-bent on, like, cleaving to your money. You may feel like, because I do see that you guys probably were saving a lot, or like being very particular about touching any money that you have, because again, there seemed to have been a bit of slowdown. But if somebody owed you something, it's going to come through. You may, have your tax returns. It comes through. So things are going to start to kind of like flow again, and then you're going to start to be able to like you're going to see that like things are moving forward for you. This may be going on for you guys for the next 3 months, so that's pretty good. 3 weeks to 3 months for a lot of you. 10 days up to 10 weeks for some of you, that you start to see like this is a good momentum. I'm moving forward in a good momentum. And I do see that there's going to be some type of offer that comes your way. Okay. So again, if you're looking, continue to put your resume out there and just continue to do what you're doing, because eventually the energy is going to shift and open and you'll be able to move forward. I do see that there is going to be something that you feel stuck with, something that you're not sharing with people, something that like somebody is going to tell you something, or you may find out something, and it's really going to make you feel stuck. It's really going to make you feel like you can't move, and you can't even tell people why you can't, move on or move or get yourself out of a situation, So I do see like some type of secret. Now, some of you, it could be around like somebody else like comes into your life, right? And they tell you how they feel, and you can't be with them because you may be in a relationship, or they may be in a relationship. So it's like can't. Or this could be somebody else. Like you're telling somebody how you feel, and you don't realize that this person is keeping a lot of secrets. It's probably more that where you're telling somebody how you feel, and you don't know just how many secrets they're keeping from you, or someone's trying to tell you how they feel, and you're feeling like you can't trust it, like you're trapped, like there's more to the story, like you just get a sense like it's something more to this. Okay, I do get strongly, and I kept getting it, there's some cheating going on. And it could be, when I say cheating, there may be somebody that's trying to get close to you, somebody that, is trying to make you theirs, or you trying to make someone yours. Okay. You may be, with someone, but you're almost like, for my Pisces men, you may be with somebody, but you're almost like disconnected from them. They're not even like, they're pretty much on their way out. It's just you two may be sharing the same space or whatever, but emotionally you're trying to connect or reconnect with someone else that's single. And you may be like flirting with one woman, but you have true intentions toward another woman, right? For some of you, it just may be like a fling thing. Like you see somebody at work and you like them a lot, or, you may be flirting with them, whatever. But then, you're having all the intentions toward your mate. Like you're not going to leave your mate or anything like that. It's just, you are kind of entertaining yourself with the idea of this other person, possibly because they have, financially they do really well for themselves. There's something about them that they're totally independent and different. And like right now, you guys are being very much drawn to something new, fresh, and different, like an Aquarius energy. So you're being drawn to that energy right now, and anything new, fresh, and different is kind of sparking you. But for some of you, particularly some men, you're not necessarily going to leave, but you're just enamored with that. You may be, being less than honest with your mate, to again, flirting is what I'm kind of getting, more than just being with. I'm seeing like more like flirting. As it relates to love, I do see that you may have someone that you're with that may want to start new, may want something completely new. They may want to be free, but they feel like they have to defend their right to want to do something. Go out on their own, take on something new. They may want to do something, but they feel like they can't. You too may have this urge to want to do something, but then you feel like you can't. Okay. Some of you could have moved on or moved into like a new relationship, but it's not really going anywhere. It's like you weighing your options. Like, he's nice. He's fine, or she's fine. He's nice. but you're focusing on work and you're focusing on other things in your life that is going to put you in a better place. Like, yes, love is there, or someone's, tickling your fancy, that sort of thing. And I feel like it does bring a level of disarming. Like, if you have been through stress and chaos in your life, like someone is trying to, it could be your mate. So they're, again, like I was saying before, they are showering you with love and affection, that sort of thing, to kind of keep the drama down at the home or in the relationship. If it's a brand new relationship, then this person has brought a level of calm to you. But, this person is not necessarily available. Not that they're not single for some of you. I feel like this person is, they may be at a distance. So, all you have is like the telephone and that sort of thing. And that's what you get from them. And that's great, but they're not physically there. I feel like for those of you that's in a relationship that's coupled, your mate may feel, held up. I just keep getting you or your mate is feeling held up in this relationship, like bound, like damn it, if I could, I would leave. If I could, I would go. But then you may decide to like work on it. You've been feeling like, this thing is just I don't want to say a burden, but it's like you may feel like this thing is how sometimes you are in stale, stagnant relationships, and it's like this is like stale and stagnant, and some of you may take on a different perspective, take on a different way, and still want to reconcile a situation and work on the relationship because, you really want to see it the way through. And some of you like, hey, I've been with this person since, high school, or, since I'm in my, early 20s or whatever. And, we have so many years in, 13 years in, 10 years in, 20 something years in. I'm not going to just give it up because I'm bored right now, or I feel like I really want to mix it up and do something new. And that is where the flirting may come from, wanting it, but in a more practical level, knowing that, hey, I need to, kind of be more realistic. If it's a brand new relationship, I feel like if the person was, you were unable to be with the person, and so therefore you guys was in this unconventional type of relationship, it's like you guys will get back on one, like they'll be coming together, okay, that sort of thing. Now, midway through, I do see that there may be needing to kind of see this relationship in a different way. There may be, I'm not necessarily saying breakup, but for some of you, there can be an element of like a secret person coming in to kind of shake up this relationship. Some of you may decide to take on an unconventional relationship where, there's another person that comes into this relationship. You become the other person in the relationship, okay? Or you and your mate just take on an unconventional way of being, like you're married, but you live separate. You don't live the same place, in the same place. Somebody may decide to move for work purposes, and that's what you guys are doing for now, but it works for you, right? Because more money is coming in, and you guys are reaching your goals, because there's like some type of planning type of thing that's going to take place down the line. Like in October, a lot of things are going to be kind of coming to fruition if you guys are making particular plans. And at this time, you kind of have to make the sacrifice, because I do see a sacrifice, making a sacrifice right now to not be this traditional, relationship for a more higher goal, is what I'm seeing, in a more positive way. Because I'm not seeing a relationship, the reading as being negative. Do I see some cheating? Yeah, I do see the possibility of another person in a relationship. Yes. But I don't feel like it's strong enough where it's going to be like a derailment, is what I'm getting. I'm getting like, if the two of you are not coming to a conclusion to understand that we need to not forcibly shake it up, but there may be something that happens, like somebody gets a job that's at a distance, or somebody gets a schedule that they have to work at night now, that now you don't see each other. You're like two shifts passing the night, because you work in the day, they work at night, and you never see them. Or You barely see each other on the weekdays. So, but then you're off on the weekends. Well, now the person is working on the weekends. So it's going to be something that kind of is going to be a sacrifice that changes that dynamic of that relationship. However, you don't know that it's going to bring it closer, but down the line, it will bring it closer, because I feel like it'll give each person what they need, which is a bit of a shakeup, some type of transition, some type of transformation. As we see at the end of this reading, I'm seeing that some of you, if you were feeling that way, like, you're feeling a little disrupted, that, the new things are happening in this relationship, you're going to be okay. You're going to let it go. Maybe hearing this, you may say, yeah, this really does ring true. I won't be so stressed out about it. I'll just let it go. You'll let it go. Okay. Others of you, if you feel or sense that somebody is, being less than honest, maybe that you may find out that somebody has a mate, they have a family, that sort of thing. I feel like you're going to turn your back on that. You're going to move on. Okay. Some of you that's been wanting to kind of break out and just be on your own and leave, you'll be doing that too, probably in the next 3 months, where you just say, okay, I'm out of here. I can't try to make this into anything else anymore. I gotta go. And I'm seeing that there's going to be like some clarity. So coming to some type of understanding. I'm saying that for basically a lot of signs that I've done today, some truth serum coming out. So some people turning it back, walking away, clearing the deck, and offering their love to someone new. Someone that, in fact, they may not even realize that this person it's going to be a little bit more than you bargained for. So just I would say be careful, because this person may be hiding a lot of secrets. Okay. Others of you, I feel like you're going to get very clear about your life period. You may be in a relationship, but then you may come to a conclusion that, we're very much independent, and you may just really start focusing on yourself. And your mate may be telling you, hey, this is, may just tell you how they feel, that sort of thing. But I do sense that there's a sense of, where if you find out that something's like your mate is stepping out, that sort of thing, you may not tell them right away. You may wait and make your plans and get your plans in place and everything like that. So it may be a delay before you actually, cut off the relationship, but you're going to really get self-focused and start making your plans so that you can, have a solid exit plan, exit strategy before you do leave. Because again, at the end of the month, there's like this feeling stuck about something that but you can't say. It's like, it's like you found out that your mate is cheating, but you can't tell them because it's not time yet. Or it's something you may find out about yourself, and you can't tell anybody because it's just not time, or you don't know how to say it. That sort of thing is kind of what I'm seeing. So that's what I have for you guys for this particular counsel. I hope that this has been helpful for you. If it has and you'd like to share, please leave it in the comment section below. It's not until, some of you feel comfortable to share or have time, whatever the situation is, want to, whatever it is, that I even remember what I've said, because I forget. As soon as I turn this thing off, I really forget all the little details about what I've said. So if this resonates and you'd like to share, please leave it in the comment section below. We love to hear from you. And if you are new to this channel, welcome, welcome, and welcome. So glad to have you. And subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Pisces.